Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Easy Buckets. This video is about 5 players who you should be avoiding and not really be aiming for in fantasy drafts. Are you ready to get into this video? Because I certainly am. 3, 2, 1, let's get it, let's go. Boom. So this is how the video is going to work. I have selected 5 players who I believe this year you should not be aiming for in fantasy drafts. This doesn't mean that you should not be able to draft them. These players' values have dropped since last year, and they've really dropped from either a 4th round to a 6th round, or from an 8th round to a 10th round. This video is really going to help you guys distinguish between if they are still presenting you the same value or a different value. In other words, they are still good players, but not as good as last year. Before I start off with the list, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for those who have been the growth of this channel. You know, guys, are 1 month in, and it's really going really well. And if you guys want to be a part of the growth, hit the subscribe button, guys, because it's that easy. But other than that, let's get on with the list. Number 1, moving to OKC, his name is Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is one of those fantasy players that you tend to draft because of his name. He has name value. He's one of the best and most popular players in the NBA. In my opinion, a little overrated, but at the same time, he's currently ranked 53rd in the NBA this season, fantasy-wise. The average draft day pick is 43, and you know what? That ranks him in the 4th rounds of fantasy drafts. Last year, he averaged 2.03s per game, 22.4 points per game, 5.9 rebounds per game, 2.9 assists per game, and 0.9 steals per game. He has failed to ever rank and top in the 50 in the past 2 years, and you know what, that's what Carmelo Anthony's efficiency will definitely drop this year, especially in this situation. Him joining Paul George, him joining Russell Westbrook, and him being the oldest one, I consider as the veteran a part of that trio, his numbers are definitely going to drop, and you know what, it ain't going to be better for him. I believe this year, he shouldn't be drafted in the 4th rounds, but he should drop all the way to the 6th rounds, and that is the ideal place. But you know, if you reach for him, I 100% say that there are better players to get him in the 4th round. But you know what, Carmelo Anthony is now a 6th round type of player. Carmelo Anthony, number 1. The second player that I want to talk about is a center and really a specialist in my opinion. His name is Tristan Thompson of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Avoid Tristan Thompson as much as possible because of this one reason. He is now moving to the bench according to Tyronn Lue. Last year as a starter, he averaged 29 minutes per game, and now being on the bench, I believe he'll play around 23 to 25 minutes per game because they really want to change that small offensive type of tempo. Last year as a starter, he only averaged 8.1 points a game and 9.2 rebounds with 1.1 blocks. And especially this year as a bench, he definitely won't be producing those type of numbers. He's ranked 120 and his average drafted pick is 111th, but I believe this year his round and his ranking should be in the 12th rounds of fantasy drafts. Tristan Thompson, number 2. Third person that I want to talk about is another player and another superstar that will drop his fantasy stock. His name is Andrew Wiggins of the Timberwolves. Andrew Wiggins is one of those fantasy players that you like to draft once again because of his name. Andrew Wiggins, a good shooting guard, a good forward, he can score, get you a little bit of rebounds, but at the end of the day, his efficiency rate is really bad. And you know what? Being in the NBA for 3 years now, he has least and yet to top 100 in fantasy rankings. Yes, last year he averaged 23 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1 steal a game, but you know what? His efficiency in comparison to other small forwards, he's not getting enough rebounds, not getting enough steals and blocks, and that's why he's ranked really low in fantasy. And he used to be a 3rd to 4th round type of player as he was last year. Now with Jimmy Butler, Jeff T joining the team, his efficiency rating will definitely drop, and he should be around the 6th or 5th rounds of fantasy drafts, similar to Carmelo Anthony's situation. Andrew Wiggins, number 3. The 4th player is a veteran that I want to talk about, and he is now the starting point guard for the Kings. Well, for now, George Hill, Sacramento Kings. George Hill is currently ranked 76 in fantasy draft, and his average pick is 71. He averaged 16.9 points a game last year, 3.4 rebounds, and 4.2 assists, but got injured in the beginning of the season, so he wasn't as efficient as he was on draft day. You know what? This year he is a starter for Sacramento Kings, but because Sacramento Kings are leaning more towards rebuilding and leaning more towards De'Aaron Fox, George Hill shutdown rating is definitely up there. Yes, he might be good for the start of the season, the first 3 months, the first 10 weeks, but you know what, at the end of the day, you need fantasy, and you need consistent players on a daily basis, and I believe George Hill, you shouldn't really aim for him unless he's there in the 8th or 9th rounds. George Hill, number 4. And the last player I want to talk about is a point guard that is currently injured at the moment. And you know, this is not leading specifically towards this player, but towards injured players such as Jabari Parker, now Nicholas Batum. But this player that I want to talk about is Isaiah Thomas of the Cleveland Cavaliers specifically. Last year, Isaiah Thomas put up dynamic monster numbers at 3.2 threes a game, 28.9 points per game, 2.7 rebounds per game, 5.9 assists per game, and 0.9 steals per game. And currently, he's ranked 42nd with an average draft pick of 31. The reason why I'm saying and putting it on the list is because he's not coming back till January. Another thing about injuries, guys, is that when you come back from injury, Players and coaches like to really develop you slowly back to the game. That's what I believe Isaiah Thomas. Yes, he's ranked 42nd, and that means he's currently in the 3rd and 4th rounds in drafts. I believe you should not pick him up unless you have an injury list in your league, or if he's in the 6th rounds. Isaiah Thomas, number 5. And that's on my list of the top 5 players to avoid, guys. You know what? I'm gonna say it once again. Do not 100% avoid them. Oh, they're there, don't draft them. I'm saying don't draft them as they are in their rankings because of what's gonna happen to them this season, and they'll definitely drop their ratings by the end of the season. Other than that, thank you for tuning in, guys. You know what? Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe to this channel if you guys want more basketball videos. Like this video because you guys love basketball. Comment because I really want to know what you guys are thinking. But other than that, have a good day, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless, and just take it easy. Boom.
Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't.